Coming up on the Stan Heath Show, we'll talk to Coach Heath about the Bulls' loss to Houston at the Sundome. Then we'll take a special look at transfer Cory Allen Jr. and the new dimension he brings to the Bulls. Plus, we'll have highlights from the Temple game in Philadelphia. All that and more ahead on the Stan Heath Show.
The Stan Heath Show, presented by Kane's Furniture. Quality so good, it's guaranteed for life. The Stan Heath Show is also brought to you by Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care. Delivered by UPS. Let UPS put the power of logistics to work for you.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News & World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 6 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, ear, nose and throat, nephrology, orthopedics, pulmonology, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay and one of America's best, Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Whatever the call, whatever the play, when the Bulls score 60 points, we'll give you a free MovieCo movie ticket at Cane's. Save your ticket stubs, Bulls fans. If the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, take it to Cane's Furniture and get a free MovieCo movie pass. That's right, 60 points of Bulls basketball means you score a MovieCo movie ticket from Cane's. Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, we'll pay for your movie at Cane's.
The University of South Florida is a regional powerhouse with global significance, leading advances that are changing the world. Now a leader among the nation's universities in research, healthcare, and just being cool. The place where young men and women train to become the best.
This is where the Bulls run.
Customer Aaron Swenson ordered shoes from us online, but they didn't fit.
Customer's not happy, I'm not happy.
Sales go down, I'm not happy.
Merch comes back, I'm not happy.
Use UPS. They make returns easy. Unhappy customer becomes happy customer. Then, repeat customer.
Easy returns, I'm happy.
Repeat customers, I'm happy.
Sales go up, I'm happy.
I ordered another pair.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Happy.
Happy. Happy.
Happy.
Happy, happy.
I love logistics.
Welcome back to another edition of the Stan Heath Show. Jim Lighthall along with the head coach, Stan Heath himself. Coach, the weather got a little chilly here in Tampa this past week, but that means it's January, and that means you're right in the thick of American Conference play.
Yeah, it's going full blast, and the competition is at a high level, and our team has got to turn the corner here a little bit, get things going a little bit. We're playing okay, but we got to turn it up.
It's that time of year when teams are starting to figure themselves out a little bit. You're being measured by some better competition as well.
Well, the film's out, and so people have really scouted you. They've looked at your strengths, they've looked at your weaknesses. They're trying to really exploit some of those areas. Same thing with us. We're really looking at the teams and how we can attack a little bit better, how can we defend a little bit better, how we can score more points.
First game of the new year was against the Houston Cougars right here at the Sundome. This is a team that obviously the Bulls knew a little bit from way back in the day in Conference USA play, but they're very deep and they're very athletic.
Yeah. Coming off a great win, they beat UConn at home and had a little momentum going as well too, and featured probably one of the better big guys you're going to see in the league, and Tyshawn Thomas, a guy who's almost averaging a double-double. And a team that shoots the ball from the three-point line very well. We came into this game, and I felt like we had a good chance to win this game. Did some things well, but did some things not so well, and really kind of cost us in some areas.
Defensive transition was something that was going to be very important for you coming into that game.
Well, we struggled with that in the Memphis game, and I think they saw that as well too, and they really pushed the ball against us. I think a key stat that's really bothering us right now is points off turnovers. Some of those transition baskets teams are getting are because of our turnovers. We're turning the ball over in the backcourt area, where all of a sudden when they get it, it's almost a free lane to the rim. 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, 1-on-0s. That's where we got to tighten things up, I think, more than anything else.
Yeah, and the three-point shooting had been a problem. Obviously, earlier in the year, it was kind of reared its ugly head in this game against Houston, too.
Well, the three-point shot and the free throw shooting, if we could just make, one or two more of those in that game and clean up our free throws, we win the basketball game. You're not going to beat anybody if we don't shoot well from the free throw line, if we don't make some outside shots. Some of those threes can turn into 17, 16-foot shots. Some of those threes, when you have time and space and maybe the clock's winding down, we just have to make it a higher rate.
Once again, the Houston Cougars were the opponent. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Bulls and Houston used to be together in Conference USA. Now they are together in the American Athletic Conference. Stan Heath greets the longtime official Jim Burr. Rockies ready to go, and so are we in the Bulls' home game against the Cougars. Good start for USF in this one. Freshman Chris Perry takes the pass, goes off the glass. 10 points and 6 boards for Perry in this game. Nice contribution by Zach Leday, couple of early hoops. He had 8 points on the evening for USF. And John Egbunu just keeps blocking shots. 2 more in this game. We'll get another look at that one. Egbunu now with 24 blocks on the season. Been a great presence in the paint for USF all season long. Had 9 points and 9 rebounds in this game. Houston with the offensive answer. This is Gerard Stiggers, 11 points off the bench for him. Bulls can't hit the three. They can get the offensive rebound. Right place, right time. Martino Brock, 2 of his game-high 11. Victor Rudd's got to get a dunk in. You know that's going to happen sooner or later. Here's John Egbunu. Nice offensive rebound and fights his way in. Gets the putback for USF. Egbunu continuing his great play, coming off that 20-point game his last time out. USF down much of the first half to the Cougars, but still effective offensively from mid-range. That's off the glass and good for Victor Rudd. Here Rudd is the distributor. Martino Brock just inside 3 for the hoop. Cory Allen, the steal, the score, no, it's blocked by Gerard Stiggers, but you gotta love the length of the court hustle by Martino Brock. Here's the block again, and there's Martino all the way down court, right in the proper spot to get the rebound and the putback. Nice pass inside here, Cory Allen Jr. to Chris Perry, but the Bulls down 8 at the half. And as we look at the first half totals, you can see the Bulls struggling from the three-point line, trying to come back in half number 2. And the second half for the Bulls starting off a lot like the first half did, with Chris Perry making a nice offensive play. Little jump hook here, and the Bulls start to cut into that Houston lead early second half. Here come the Cougars, though. Brandon Morris, Tayshaun Thomas. Thomas, the leading scorer for the Cougars. Here's Martino Brock. He was 5 of 8 from the floor in this game. Good job shooting the ball for USF. Here's the first 3 of the game. Musa Abdul Alim, the first of 5 3-pointers the Bulls would hit in the second half as they started to find their shooting eye a little bit late against Houston. Here's another one coming up for Victor Rudd. Nice move to the basket. He'll have a chance at the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Then he steps back behind the line and hits the jumper for the Bulls. Rudd has led the Bulls in scoring virtually all season long, getting about 16 points and 7 rebounds per game. Here's Cory Allen. Now the threes are falling as the Bulls try to come back in the second half. Great block here. Martino Brock comes in from behind, knocks that ball away. The Bulls have blocked shots so effectively all year long. Not just the big guys, Egbunu and Perry, but some of the guards as well. Here's USF on the attack, and Musa gets his second 3 of the game for the Bulls. Bulls trying to claw back, but they wind up a little bit short in this one as Houston goes on for the victory against the Bulls. Final score 67-58.
And, Coach, despite that almost suffocating 2-3 zone on the night, John Egbunu got his points and rebounds. He had 9 and 9, and the freshman Chris Perry, also down low, had 10 points.
Yeah, their numbers combined are pretty good. 19 points, and I think 14 rebounds, somewhere in there. The thing is right now is that paint is really getting congested. We drive the ball into that area. The team really converges. We're going to have to make those extra passes and kick it out. And the same thing with our big guys. Sometimes they're going to have the ability to score in traffic. Sometimes they can make an easy play and make their teammates better.
You're going to see more of that 2-3 zone, aren't you?
I think so. And at times we've shown the ability to be very good against it. In this particular game, we did not hit outside shots. We didn't make the hockey assist, that pass that leads to an extra pass that scores the ball. those are things I think that can really help us making the extra pass, getting more movement against the zone, and then crashing those offensive glass. We're going to miss some shots. We've got some size. Go get the second shot.
Another guy like Martino Brock, who did get some offensive rebounds, he ends up with 11 points to lead you in scoring. That hadn't happened in a year. A guy off the bench leads you in scoring.
Well, that was good. I think one of the things we have been lacking a little bit is some bench production of scoring, and so Martino gave us that in that game. I think it's something that we've got to look at as a staff, maybe reconfigure our starting lineup so we can get more production off the bench. Martino was a bright spot in that game.
All right, the road has been very kind to the Bulls so far this season. We'll find out how they did at Temple and also meet newcomer and veteran Cory Allen Jr. That's next on The Stan Heath Show.
Customer Aaron Swenson ordered shoes from us online, but they didn't fit.
Customer's not happy, I'm not happy.
Sales go down, I'm not happy.
Merch comes back, I'm not happy.
Use UPS. They make returns easy. Unhappy customer becomes happy customer. Then repeat customer.
Easy returns, I'm happy.
Repeat customers, I'm happy.
Sales go up, I'm happy.
I ordered another pair.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
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 Happy, happy.
I love logistics.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News and World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 6 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, ear, nose and throat, nephrology, orthopedics, pulmonology, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay and one of America's best, Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Whatever the call, whatever the play, when the Bulls score 60 points, we'll give you a free MovieCo movie ticket at Canes. Save your ticket stubs, Bulls fans. If the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, take it to Canes Furniture and get a free MovieCo movie pass. That's right, 60 points of Bulls basketball means you score a MovieCo movie ticket from Canes. Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, we'll pay for your movie at Canes.
The University of South Florida is a regional powerhouse with global significance, leading advances that are changing the world. Now a leader among the nation's universities in research, healthcare, and just being cool. The place where young men and women train to become the best.
This is where the Bulls run.
And welcome back to the Stan Heath Show. If you're just joining us, we've already covered the Houston Cougar game, and we'll look forward to the Temple Owls coming up in just a little bit. Coach, the question that's on everybody's mind with this basketball team is the status of Anthony Collins. Your point guard has been missing some games with a bad knee.
Well, we certainly need him back, and he has not started full-go activity yet. We're still waiting for official word one way or the other, kind of where this thing's going to go. But it's, at this point in time, I think our team has got to look at it, hey, we've got to move forward. These are the guys that are ready to play. These are the guys that got to step up and play. And we've got to start producing both offensively and defensively in his absence.
Some of those guys that have been filling in nicely, Martino Brock, which we just mentioned in the last segment, he's been a super sub.
Well, he's a guy that I may have to slide into the starting lineup because he does provide energy out there on the floor. He's a guy that can defend. He can get out in transition. He can make some plays. And he's a senior veteran guy. When you look at our roster right now and you see all the freshmen and young guys out there, we probably do need to sprinkle in, outside of Rudd, a little bit more veteran experience out there.
Yeah, Martino's a transfer from South Alabama. He's played over 100 games in his college career. You also have a junior college transfer in Cory Allen Jr., who's been a nice surprise.
Yeah, he has been. He really started the year off with a bang, and his energy and his speed have really created a lot of things. I think the one thing that was a luxury for us early on was his ability to play the point and also move over to the off guard. He's a true combo guard. He hasn't played as much two guard lately with Anthony Collins out. We're trying to look at ways, whether it's Shemaye McClendon or Josh Heath, to kind of slide him into that role and help him out a little bit.
The thing I like about Cory Allen Jr., the guy is fearless. Let's meet the JUCO transfer from St. Louis.
From St. Louis to Walnut, California, and now Tampa, the journey for USF's Cory Allen Jr. hasn't been easy, and it's been full of peaks and valleys. Allen Jr. has had a plan, though, and remained determined to accomplish greatness.
I had to go the junior college route. My parents, they both moved to California when I was in prep school, so the best decision was just to go to a junior college, one of the best junior colleges out in California, and stay with my parents, get everything situated, and I ended up doing that. I had a great 2 years, got recruited by USF, now I'm here. Dealing with adversity, I feel like one of the biggest things about me is I didn't give up. I know a lot of people that would have gave up after high school, after prep school, probably after JUCO, but one thing about me, I never give up. I just kept grinding, trying to get to where I'm at now. And that's going to be good for me in the future because, I mean, if I don't give up, the sky's the limit for me.
Allen back quickly the other way, splits two defenders and lays it in. A tough shot by Cory Allen Jr. Back the other way, Cory Allen. A finger roll layup is good and he got fouled. I don't know how on earth he even got the shot off, let alone make it.
That's like my little brother, even though he's older than me. We're always together because since John doesn't live on campus, all my other time I'm always with Cory Allen. Some days we just go direct just to fool around with the other guys over there, just have a little fun. That's pretty much my brother too.
He's like one of those guys who like talks to you, when you make a mistake on the floor and tells you to keep your head up and stuff like that. So he really is really good in like talking to us because he's a lot older. Although he just transferred in, but he's a lot older. He's been playing, at this level, not like at the D1 level, but like at this level for a pretty long time. So he knows a little bit of stuff.
And there's a steal by Allen on the outlet and the two-handed dunk. Shot clock down to 7, sneaks a peek, now down to 6. He's going to go one-on-one against Graham. Hesitation to the paint, a lot of contact, threw it up, and it's a goal! With one on the shot clock, a circus shot by Allen.
Allen Jr. may be small in stature, but not in ambition. He set lofty goals for his future, and he's aware of the attributes that he'll need for that journey.
Individually, I just want to be one of the best point guards, shooting guards that ever played at USF. If you play fearless, you have heart, I mean, you can really do anything you want to do.
Coach, how about Cory Allen? His scoring has been a great impact for you this season, but how about his rebounding? At 6'1", he can really get up.
He really goes after the basketball, and it's fun to see that, just having that fearless mindset of going in there, going around the trees and grabbing rebounds and coming out with it, because when he does get those defensive rebounds, he starts a fast break, and sometimes he can be a one-man fast break.
He has a very high motor is what they like to say, right?
Absolutely.
Cory Allen's a guy, too, that as a JUCO player, a lot of people can go to JUCO and pout a little bit, but he decided to make his game better.
Sometimes it takes an adjustment period for some guys, and I thought he hit the ground running. He's a guy that works. He's in the gym early. He's in the gym often. He's in the gym late. He wants to be a good player. He's easy to coach. I mean, as a coach, you love guys that are open, have their ears open, they listen, and they're able to do the things you ask them to do.
Cory Allen, looking forward to him for a couple more seasons. When we come back, we'll take a look at those Temple highlights as promised, and also look ahead to SMU and Cincinnati. That's ahead on the Stan Heath Show.
Whatever the call, whatever the play, when the Bulls score 60 points, we'll give you a free movie ticket at Canes. Save your ticket stubs, Bulls fans. If the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, take it to Canes Furniture and get a free movie pass. That's right, 60 points of Bulls basketball means you score a movie ticket from Canes. Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, we'll pay for your movie at Canes.
The University of South Florida is a regional powerhouse with global significance, leading advances that are changing the world. Now a leader among the nation's universities in research, healthcare, and just being cool. The place where young men and women train to become the best.
This is where the Bulls run.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News and World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 6 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, ear, nose and throat, nephrology, orthopedics, pulmonology, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay and one of America's best. Tampa General Hospital, trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Customer Aaron Swenson ordered shoes from us online, but they didn't fit.
Customer's not happy, I'm not happy.
Sales go down, I'm not happy.
Merch comes back, I'm not happy.
Use UPS. They make returns easy. Unhappy customer becomes happy customer. Then, repeat customer.
Easy returns, I'm happy.
Repeat customers, I'm happy.
Sales go up, I'm happy.
I ordered another pair.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
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 Happy. Happy. Happy.
I love logistics.
And welcome back to the Stan Heath Show. You know, USF had a date with Temple also on the road this week. This is the Temple Owls team that the Bulls beat 2 years ago at the NCAA tournament in Nashville. The rematch happened on Thursday.
First ever American Athletic Conference home game for Temple. Stan Heath and Temple coach Fran Dunphy's ceremony before the tip. Now we're underway. Martino Brock gets us started. Another solid game for him. He had 11 points. Victor Rudd's 3 won't go, but here comes John Egbunu. Bulls have over 60 dunks as a team this year already. Here's Rudd. Nice drive to the basket. Goes high off the glass. He led the Bulls with 23. Chris Perry only played 11 minutes, but had 10 points. Couple of nice passes from Josh Heath, and off the glass, Perry scores again. Heath making his debut, 19 minutes, 5 assists. Here's another one to Cory Allen Jr. Allen had 14 points. Nice drive to the basket by him. Will Cummins for Temple. Let's go the other way. Victor Rudd, unselfish to Martino Brock, and the Bulls get the breakaway basket. USF continues on the attack. Victor Rudd, 23 and 10 in this game, hits the 3 from the top of the circle. Now a nice runner going high off the glass for the Bulls. Lead went back and forth in the first half. Here's Chris Perry, couple of quick passes, and on the other end, John Egbunu, still another dunk for the Bulls. Musa Abdul-Alim usually camps out at the three-point line, but nice drive to the basket there. He had 10. Here's Heath again, finding Zach Leday for still another dunk. And a long three-pointer for Victor Rudd. Bulls really shot well. They go to the break, tied at 34. Second half getting underway, and Victor Rudd continues to be the dominant offensive player for the Bulls. He's getting close to 1,000 points in his USF career. Martino Brock going to the hoop. The Bulls had 50 points in the paint in this game. There's 2 more and a chance for a free throw for Brock. This time, nice entry pass, and John Egbunu scores off the glass. Freshman had 9 points and 11 rebounds. How about this tip-in? Chris Perry off the Victor Rudd miss. This time, Rudd will finish himself as he takes it to the basket. Big second half for Cory Allen Jr., just inside 3 for this one. He got the bulk of the Bulls' points in the second half, but this time a nifty pass and great hands by Chris Perry to tip that in. Allen, such a good rebounder out of that guard position, got his own offensive rebound there, able to put it in on the second try. Hanging out under the basket again, Victor Rudd finds him for an easy 2, and still another outside jumper for Cory Allen as the Bulls take the lead in the second half. Here's where the game turned. 2 consecutive three-pointers, Musa Abdul-Alim right in front of the USF bench. That gave the Bulls the lead, and they would never give it up. Here's a nice offensive putback by Victor Rudd. Late in the game now, Bulls starting to feel good, trying to put this thing away. In transition, Martino Brock with the Bulls up 1. Now they're up 3 and a free throw coming. USF turns to the freshman John Egbunu to try to finish it off. Working hard under the basket, took him 2 times. He gets the hoop. The Bulls are 4-0 to start a season in true road games for the first time in program history as they knock off Temple 82-75.
Well, the Bulls will have some time off, almost a week before they go into Dallas and take on the SMU Mustangs and Larry Brown. And then after that, we return to the Sundome for the Cincinnati Bearcats. We'll take a look at those opponents coming up.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News and World Report and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 6 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, ear, nose and throat, nephrology, orthopedics, pulmonology, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay and one of America's best. Tampa General Hospital, trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
Whatever the call, whatever the play, when the Bulls score 60 points, we'll give you a free movie ticket at Canes. Save your ticket stubs, Bulls fans. If the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, take it to Canes Furniture and get a free movie pass. That's right, 60 points of Bulls basketball means you score a movie ticket from Canes. Whatever the call, whatever the play, if the Bulls score 60 points in today's game, we'll pay for your movie at Canes.
University of South Florida is a regional powerhouse with global significance, leading advances that are changing the world. Now a leader among the nation's universities in research, healthcare, and just being cool. The place where young men and women train to become the best.
This is where the Bulls run.
Customer Aaron Swenson ordered shoes from us online, but they didn't fit.
Customer's not happy, I'm not happy.
Sales go down, I'm not happy.
Merch comes back, I'm not happy.
Use UPS. They make returns easy. Unhappy customer becomes happy customer. Then, repeat customer.
Easy returns, I'm happy.
Repeat customers, I'm happy.
Sales go up, I'm happy.
I ordered another pair.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
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 Happy, happy.
I love logistics.
And welcome back to the Stan Heath Show, starting to wind things down. And, Coach, you go right back on the road again to take on the SMU Mustangs. Larry Brown back on the sidelines, taking over the head coaching job there.
It looks like he's turned things around fairly quickly, and he's added some transfers for his team. I think he had 4 guys sitting out from last year, and 2 now are leading scorer, Nick Moore and Marcus Kennedy. Nick Moore from Illinois State, a transfer, and Marcus Kennedy, who we faced a few years back at Villanova. Those 2 guys right now, along with some other guys that are helping out, have been very instrumental in their success.
Obviously, with Larry Brown having all the experience that he has at the college and the pro level, I mean, he's made a splash at recruiting as well.
Well, absolutely. I mean, he's a Hall of Fame coach. He's name recognition. You know, kids understand that, hey, here's a guy that's been where we want to go. We want to go to the pros. He can help us get there. So he's a very attractive guy, and obviously he can coach.
The Bulls will return to Dallas for that game on Wednesday, and you were just in Dallas a couple of years ago, so looking forward to that matchup. They've renovated their building a little bit. And then obviously when you come back home again, it'll be against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Justin Jackson has been tearing up the league for them.
Definitely a candidate for Player of the Year so far in the early part of the season. He's so active, so athletic. And he's making so many plays, blocking shots around the floor, scoring the ball. So he's really elevated his game from his junior year to his senior year.
Well, they're really defending people as well. Scoring will be at a premium that night.
Absolutely. And then you look at one of the first-team all-conference players, Shaw Kilpatrick, who can really shoot the ball. They have a 1-2 dual inside and out.
Cincinnati's going to be a team that's fighting for their NCAA lives, it seems like, all season long.
Well, I think they're in the mix. I think after what they've done their last couple wins, especially at Memphis, I think they're going to get ranked. They're putting themselves in a good position, so they're going to be hungry to continue to play well.
All right, we're looking forward to those 2 games. We'll talk about them on the next Stan Heath Show.
The Stan Heath Show has been presented by Kane's Furniture. Quality so good, it's guaranteed for life. The Stan Heath Show is also brought to you by Tampa General Hospital. Trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care. Delivered by UPS. Let UPS put the power of logistics to work for you.